Today's story shocked me and a lot of people. New details in the Fani Willis case. What new things have been revealed to us? Let's take a look and figure it out together.
So if phone records were to reflect that you were making phone calls from the same location as the condo before November 1st of 2021, and it was on multiple occasions, the phone records would be wrong?
If phone records reflected that, yes, sir.
They'd be wrong.
They'd be wrong.
Did anyone else stay with you at the Yurti condo, including Ms. Yurti?
Never. This was a very lonely period in my life. I don't think anyone ever spent the night.
Judge, you're not buying it over there. But listen, just because he was there doesn't mean, how can I say this for
that he slept with her?
That there was boot knocking going on.
Okay, let me explain one thing. I want you to think about this. He gets to her house at 3:30 in the morning, right?
Uh-oh.
No, he gets to her house at 10:45 at night.
Okay.
He leaves at 3:30 in the morning. He gets to his house at 4, goes back home at 4, and then texts her at about 5 minutes after 4. Now, I don't think they're texting about a case. He's telling her what a great night he had. Look, here's the bottom line. This case just blew up. Fani Willis not only has the appearance of impropriety, not only an actual conflict, Fani Willis perjured herself. Her boyfriend perjured himself.
Oh, yeah. That she lied on the stand was very clear and obvious. Why was she trying to defend herself? I don't know. Everyone knew she had a relationship with him, and she knew it. You know, she was just chomping at the bit to get off innocent.
They lied under oath. Each of them said they didn't have a relationship until 2022. Now, Robin Yater, whatever the name is, she said, no, it started in 2019. I saw them. They were hugging. They were kissing. And you know what? She ain't a great DA. I never thought she was that smart. She doesn't know how to conduct herself in a courtroom, clearly. But this woman is so dumb, she doesn't even realize that cell phone analytics can identify the exact location of your phone, not the area, but the exact location based upon the cell tower. That's how we prove crimes. We've been doing it for years, Fani. And here's the thing. In 2021, before they hooked up, they texted each other more than 1,000 times a month, but they weren't boot knocking. And they called each other more than 2,000 times a month. More to the point, then he's going to her house. He's sleeping there. He's leaving, going home at least 2 nights. She calls her friend Robin a liar. Look, this man has no experience as a felony prosecutor or with RICO. She has no experience in a courtroom. The two of them are ridiculous. She was able to fund a lavish lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. Look at her. She really is. Why do you ask her in a courtroom like that? Why does she have the audacity to interrupt the judge and make him reprimand her? She thinks she's God, but she's quickly brought down to earth and punished for all the lies and horrible things she's done.
It was a booty call. The judge nailed it. She texts at 11, come on over. He comes over. He leaves at 4. Come on. It's a booty call. But they lied about sex. Hasn't everybody lied about sex? That's the whole Clinton drama. They lied about sex. But they also lied about money. And he's destroyed evidence in past cases. And she's now lied 16 times to the judge's face. This judge might be a softie, though.
He is a wimp.
So anything could happen. The thing is here, they've so disqualified themselves. The judge might say, listen, it's personal. I need to stay in Fulton County as a judge. I want to save my career in Fulton County and just let them go on their way. But if you're going to lie that many times just about this and cover it up, you're not going to be prosecuting the former president with any integrity. You're going to lie, cheat, and steal in that case, too. And that's why they should be disqualified.
I completely agree with his opinion. Why can't they just give a quicker verdict and not listen to that nonsense coming out of her mouth? Why are there still hearings going on? We need to get her off the stand as soon as possible and put her behind bars. It's brilliant and simple.
Of course they are. They were playing Yahtzee.
I love Yahtzee.
Yes. They're working on a case, and when booty calls. This is like a classic Columbo episode. Right? It's all going one way, and then that last segment on the show, there's that one clue. It's the phone records, and then it's over. They didn't just falsely testify. They really falsely testified. I mean, and it was so obvious to everybody. It was amazing they did it. They assumed that they could get away with it. But this removes any ambiguity. They perjured. They will lose the case. They will probably lose their jobs, and they could actually lose their freedom because they broke the law. Why did they do it? They assumed they had a free pass. You know, if you analyze their claims, you could be called racist. And they had a judge that seemed legitimately terrified of his previous employer. It was like Dwight Schrute interviewing Michael Scott, right? It just appeared that even in the testimony when she went off the rails, she was in control because the judge was too scared to rein her in. And I think the bigger picture here, when you step back, is how all the major critics of the left have been targeted by lawfare. So whether it's the January 6th protesters, Trump, Lindell, Musk, Giuliani, Bannon, Fox, there are lesser known names who are being targeted. It is time probably to return fire. You know, you don't bring a slingshot to a gunfight. It's time for some deep pockets to start targeting Soros-funded DAs, the people who absolve themselves from truly fighting crime, and instead to focus on their political adversaries and opponents. Because the fact is, this stuff's going to continue. They're going to keep targeting people and trying to put them behind bars.
Oh, yeah, that was strong. I couldn't agree with him more. Fani thought she could get away with it. The judge could quickly dismiss the case and she could go back to work, but no such luck. I think it's going to end badly for her, and she won't be able to work in that position ever again. What do you think about that? Write your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.